So most people are using AI wrong. They're using it as a shortcut, if you will, to create captions or emails or, scripts and things like that. But the real people that are going to have success, the real winners in the future that are going to use AI to build recurring income and powerful online businesses that can supply their future with all the financial needs that they want, those people are going to use AI as leverage to build that type of business. If you want to succeed in the future, you're going to need to understand these 6 principles that we're going to be covering right here. And these things are what separate people that are just, let's say dabblers from people that are actual disruptors. So I'm going to take you through this and show you how to do this. Now, one thing you're probably going, why listen to me, right? Well, we have actually done this stuff. So we've been building businesses since 2007. We've scaled courses to over 140 grand a month. Here you can see inside of the Skool games, we did 144,000 a month there. We're still doing 70,000 a month in our current one of our communities. And, we really do this stuff. And we've helped hundreds of people get to 6 and 7 figures as well. We've won the Skool games a few times, and we took all these learnings and insights and we've created AI powerful tools that can help us and do this stuff. So I want to show you this. These 6 things, they're not difficult, and you can really get very well with these if you just start using them a lot. And I'm going to demo each of them for you in this video so that you can do it. Before we jump into it, I want you to know something else here. I'm going to be building this $1 million per year recurring revenue online education business in public with you. So every day I want to make a quick video like this, and I want to take you behind the scenes on how that actually works. So I want to go over the flow here for you. All right. So the first thing that we'll do is I'll answer any questions that you have about building a profitable recurring revenue online business, like using AI, Skool, and YouTube. Okay. So if you drop a comment below in these videos, there's a good chance that I'm going to cover it in the future video. Okay. And by good chance, I will cover it. All right. You can ask absolutely anything. Then what I'll do is in the video, I'm going to show you me building and strategizing in real time for this business that we're building, which is MAKEONCE. Okay. You can learn about it down in the description. It basically shows you how to build a $1 million per year recurring revenue business in the online education space using AI, Skool, and organic YouTube. And then finally, what I'll do is I'll walk through stats on my channel here and any of the products that we're doing so that you can see exactly what growth looks like at this stage of business. If you are serious about building an online education business and you really want to do it, like you actually want to do it by people that do it all the time, that meet with their actual customers in real life, so we know who you are and what it's, what is necessary to make it work, then make sure you subscribe to this channel and then leave your questions in the comments, because I'll be pulling straight from those every day. I'll just go to my community tab and I'll roll through it. I can show you here exactly what I'll do. So what I'll do is I'll just jump in here. I'll show you my current channel stats. So right now we're at 4,500, so 4,590 subscribers. And then what I'll do is I'll just click on this community tab and I'll just scroll all the way to the bottom and answer any questions from the bottom up. Okay, so we'll go through there and I'll respond to all the unresponded questions. We'll be doing that in future videos. You'll probably catch the video after this where I'm actually going in there and doing that, answering questions about these things. Okay, so let's jump into these 6 principles. Okay, so the first one of these principles is AI as leverage, not labor. Don't just settle for saving time, okay? That's what a lot of people do is they're like, oh, I'll save time. I'll go in here, create the script, da-da-da-da. It does that, yes. But you want it to multiply your output. It's all about using leverage here, okay? So an example is you can take one idea and then you can get it through AI. You can work through it. And then you can turn it into a ton of different things, right? So you can take one thing and leverage it. So let's say you do go on to create a script, right? So you take this script, then what you'll do is you'll take that script and you can use AI to turn it into another YouTube script, shorts, carousels, and even a PDF guide. And you can make way more value out of each action, because it's kind of like that, right? It's like, you want to make something once and get paid for it over and over and over again. That's why we call our business MAKEONCE. If every action you do, you can get 10 times the output it's not only going to save you time, but it's going to give you 10 times the power per unit of energy that you put in. So it's simple. It's asking, hey, how can this one input produce 10 outputs? And well, it's not even just online, but in the business world in general, to grow your business, you have to market it. You have to create content. You have to do these things. If you don't do these things, you're not going to grow your business. So we're always trying to think, how can I leverage everything? I just took a little bit of this transcript right here, and I just want to say, turn this transcript into 3 different YouTube shorts, 5 bullets, da 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 da. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to first grab a video script. I'll just go to my channel right now, and I'll grab the most recent video, and I'll show you how this works, because we use this little tool that you can use as well. Okay, so I'm going to take this recent video here. I'm going to click share. I'm going to copy it. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up this tool called YouTube Transcriber. Okay, I'm going to paste this in here, and I'll get the video transcript. Okay, so imagine you shot a video, and then you took it just like I did, okay, and you brought it over to this tool, all right, and then you can just download it. So it downloads the transcript, okay? So here's that transcript right here. What we can do then is we can take it into AI. So I'm going to go in here, and I'm going to upload this transcript now. Okay, so go here, add this transcript. This is the one we just downloaded. There it is. Open it up. Okay, and then I'm going to take this prompt. All right, so I'm going to grab this here, and I'm going to say, take this transcript. And this is a very, very basic prompt, okay? Like, we have really powerful ones that you can use, but we'll just keep this simple for the brevity of the video. But what it'll do now is it'll take this right here, and it'll turn it into 3 different YouTube shorts based off of this video. So I did one action, and now I've got 3 YouTube shorts out of it that I can use. Here's the hooks for those, okay? Carousel posts. So it even gave me a 5-slide carousel post, okay? And then it even created a newsletter for me. It's giving me even different subject lines I can use. Here's the intro, okay? And then da-da-da-da. So it turns it into multiple things, right? I can even say to it, create 5 more YouTube video ideas based on this video and everything we covered, okay? So what it'll do then, again, it's using that one input, and it's giving me these different ideas. Google's dead. Why ChatGPT beats da-da-da. This one prompt will replace hours of work, 100 hours of work. AI shortcut building $1 million business. Why da-da-da-da-da, okay? And then I can take those, and I can start working into it, right? I can really build from there and take one thing, one good thing, and multiply it out, okay? So that's principle number 1 is leverage, not labor. Principle number 2. So prompting is just step 1, all right? Everybody thinks of like AI and ChatGPT. They just think about prompts all the time. They're like prompt, prompt, prompt. Okay. A good prompts, they're just like the entry ticket, okay? They're not the whole prize. It's not like you just go prompt and get something back right away. What we want to do is we want to stack things, okay? Like AI writing, AI video, okay, AI distribution. So we want to think about how can we use it to do all of these things. One thing you want to do is get really good at this master the meta prompting, and that is asking AI what to ask itself. Just think, if you knew a genius, an absolute master, okay, you would not just go asking it questions. What you would do if you were smart about it is you would ask it what to ask it. So I want you to think about workflows, not just one-off answers. And what I want you to do is, think, okay, I prompted it, but what am I not doing right here? What am I doing right? Like, think of it like, let it tell you what to ask, right? So it's like a bad prompt would be like, write me an email to sell my online course, okay? Because that's how most people talk to it. This meta prompt idea, though, is I want to design the perfect prompt, okay? So instead of just going in there and just prompting it, just saying something, treating it like Google, for instance, like you're just going in and Google searching, you need to know what you actually want, okay? So if you want, like, I want to design the perfect prompt for creating a passive sales email that sells my online course. So if this is what you want, is a persuasive sales email that sells my online course. If that's what you want, instead of asking it for that, you want to ask it to design the perfect prompt to get that. Okay. You want the email to grab attention. You want it to have a strong hook. You want it to address the pain points of people stuck. In this case, it's using mine, like one-on-one work. And then you want to highlight the benefit of building a scalable online education business. Okay. Write me the improved prompt first, then execute it. Okay. This is very important. I want you to save this, like screenshot this. And the most important part is I want you to design the perfect prompt for. Okay. So you're going to ask it what to ask it. And then you're going to tell it what you want. And then you're going to say, write me the improved prompt first, then execute it. Okay, this is the key. So let's see this in action here, okay? We'll take this, and you can see the difference here. So I'll start a new chat here. And in this one, I'll even do like the temporary chat. So the temporary chat, this won't appear in history. It won't use any of my memory. So it's going to go like basically like an incognito window in YouTube. So I'm going to paste this in here. Let's see what it gives me. Stop guessing, start growing. If you're tired of spinning your wheels, blah, 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 blah. Okay, that's what it gives me. Now, if I go and use this other prompt, okay, so I'm going to start we'll just open a new window here, pull this up. I'll start a new temporary chat. Now we're going to use this meta prompt here, okay? We'll see the big difference in what we get. So what it did is it's giving me an improved prompt. So this is like the prompt it really wants you to ask. Again, most people would just put in some simple prompt, but would you have thought to write this? Write a persuasive sales email for an online course that helps service-based entrepreneurs escape the trap of one-on-one client work and build a scalable online education business. The email must open with this, speak directly to this, transition into this, position this, include this, da-da-da-da-da. So now it's like still stuck trading hours for dollars. Let's see what the other subject lines were. Stop guessing, start growing. Okay, that was the other one. And then look at the email here, okay? Versus, if every client calls feels like deja vu, you're not alone, okay? So it's like, if every client call feels like deja vu, you're not alone. Let's see how this one started out. If you're tired of spinning your wheels online, I've got something for you. So it's like, it's so bland, right? Here's the harsh truth. No matter how good you are, one-on-one work has a ceiling. Your time is capped, your income is capped, and sooner or later, your energy is capped. Okay, let's go look at the other one here. I built a step-by-step course that cuts through the noise. So it's so generic. You see the difference? Like, it's so crappy. It's so generic. That's not going to do near as well as this one. And the only thing we did different was we just asked it what to ask it. And then it told us this prompt here. Okay, it gave us a prompt. That is a huge, huge tip if you've never thought about that or done that before. Just really, really start doing that. That's principle number 2. Prompting is just step 1. You want to take it and keep working from there. So then it's like you could go there with this, knowing what we learned in the previous step with leveraging it. It's like, can you turn this into a YouTube video, shorts, carousels, okay? Take that input right there and turn it into something, right? So here it went, turned it into a YouTube video now. Okay, it's giving me YouTube Shorts, version 1, version 2. Instagram carousels, it's giving me these slides here. Okay. Batch your content creation, da-da-da-da. That's just the beginning, but the big thing is ask it what to ask it. It is a genius. It is smarter than you, period. Okay, ask it what to ask it. Okay, the third one is you want to build proprietary systems. Anything that you do and you can get a result with it, if you put that together into some sort of like process or system, that's your system. Like some people, took some workouts and threw them together and called them P90X, and they made like, $100 million off of that. It was just working out though. But the difference was the reason why they made so much money is because they were able to turn it into their own proprietary system. And then they could actually, sell that and coach on that and teach on that and market that and build that. Okay. All it was good old fashioned exercises that anybody else did. But because they turned it into a proprietary system. Think about it like this, like ChatGPT makes a script, then CapCut edits it, then Skool posts it, okay? Then what you do is you overlay your framework on it, a process, call it quantum content engine, right? So just remember that anybody can use these tools. Anybody can figure anything out now, but the system and the naming and the packaging is what people are going to pay for, right? And they're going to pay for you to be able to show it to them. So your framework turns generic AI into a product people can actually trust. You want to take what it is that you do. If you want to have an online education business that makes money, figure out how to get a result with a problem that people want to solve, and then package it up and turn it into your own framework. And then you can sell it. And you don't have to worry about if a million people are doing the same thing. It doesn't matter. This is your product. This is your thing. We're going to take this workflow. So here's the workflow. Use AI to create a script, then edit the script into a YouTube video, then repurpose the content into shorts, carousels, and an email, and then deliver training and community inside of Skool. Anybody can do these things. Anybody can use AI to create a script. Anybody can edit that script using AI into a YouTube video. Anybody can repurpose the content into shorts and carousels and an email. And then anybody can deliver training and community inside of Skool. People can do this. But when you buckle this together into your workflow, now it becomes something that is a brandable framework that you can talk about. So you don't sound like everyone else, you stick out different. We're going to tell it to give this framework a catchy brand name and present it as a repeatable system, okay? So let's take this, let's drop this into ChatGPT. Okay, the content flywheel. Okay, so it turned it into that. And we can always rework the name. You can say, hey, make the name even more unique, make the name better. But this is a repeatable system to turn one idea into omnipresent influence. Okay, so there's a little tagline. Step 1, Spark. Okay, so it's giving it a name now. It's giving it a framework name. Spark, AI creation. Use AI to instantly turn your idea into a ready-to-roll script, not staring at a blank page, no creative block, Step 2, the YouTube video. Okay, Stage. So record and edit the script into a polished long-form YouTube video. It's pillar content, okay, and then Slice. Repurpose assets for Serve. So why it works, it's telling you why it works. And then look, it's even saying spin it into alternative names. Just say yes there, and it will continue to do that. So the Omni Content Engine, the Authority Amplifier. Now when you go out there, you can talk about these things, right? And remember, the only people that are going to buy this stuff, the only people that are going to buy your things are the people that want to know these things. If they already know it, they're not going to be your customer. I always ran into that. I was always like, well, people already know this. There's already somebody out there talking about that. Well, yeah, okay. Well, let's say there is somebody out there doing that. Let's say there is somebody that's really good at it. Here's the point. If you just have 1,000 people give you $3 a day, you're a millionaire, okay? If you have 1,000 people every month give you $3 a day for a whole year, you're a millionaire, okay? Not a lot of people, right? So there's plenty to go around. And the other thing is this. The people that are going to buy from you, they are going to buy from you because they didn't buy from the other people. So you don't have to worry about that. Just let that be out of your head. Don't let that mess with you. What did we do here? We took something that was just our normal framework, our normal thing that we did, and we turned it into a brandable framework. We took that simple script and we turned it into something. Okay, we took that workflow and we turned it into something. So the thing that you want to remember here is I want you to turn this workflow into a branded framework with a name, clear steps, and easy language, and then give it the workflow, whatever your workflow is, and then give that framework a catchy branded name and present it as a repeatable system. So number 4 is focus on distribution, not just creation. So most people, when I look at their, they'll pull up like their ChatGPT and stuff like that, they have a folder with like 50 unpublished AI generated assets. Like they'll go in there and come up with all this grandiose ideas and all this stuff. What you want to do though is actually take action on it. So I did that. I did this video here where people were having trouble creating videos. And I said, if you're scared to make videos, try this. I took this ChatGPT framework and generated idea, and I talked to my phone, and I just had a conversation with my phone, and it felt like I was having a podcast with somebody. So I told them it's easier to have a conversation with somebody than it is to create content a lot of times. So I made this video. It got 30,000 views and it brought in like 1,500 subscribers, and it made several $100s from YouTube AdSense. So I got paid to basically market doing that. So the point here is, when you come up with something, get it out there, because content that doesn't get seen is worthless. Okay. So distribution is the difference between, doing a bunch of stuff and getting nothing, and doing a bunch of stuff and getting recurring revenue. You got to actually put it out there. So the point here is, AI can make content. Yes. You need a system to make the content move. You need to put it out, right? You need to take it, bundle it up, and put it out there, or it's completely worthless. It won't do anything for you. So check this out. I said, you're a world-class, I had it prompt this, okay? Like I asked it what to ask it. I said, you're a world-class YouTube growth strategist. I'm going to give you a transcript or an outline of a video. Your job is to create a complete YouTube distribution package, okay? Deliverables must include 10 title options, video descriptions, SEO chapters, tags, pinned comment, thumbnail concepts, shorts ideas, community post ideas, and assume my audience is anyone with knowledge, skills, or passions who wants to create $1 million a year online education business using AI, Skool, and YouTube. Okay. And the call to action should be join MAKEONCE today, because the price rises $50 a month every 100 members, which is true. If you want to get in, you better get in now so you can lock it down. So I'm going to take this. All right. And I'll just do it inside of this one. It's fine. I'm going to upload that transcript that we took earlier from that YouTube transcript. I'm going to go ahead and paste this in here. So it gave me 10 title options, and even selected which one they think is the best based off that transcript. Gave me a video description that I can use. Okay. I can just copy and paste that right in there. Gave me SEO chapters, gave me tags, pinned comment, thumbnail concepts, shorts ideas, community posts ideas. So it gave me the whole thing. Now I just have to act on it. So here's what you want to do. Once you do that, you want to say, give me a step-by-step to-do list to make this reality. So it says, step 1, finalize the core video, record the YouTube video, okay? Edit and polish the long form, export it in this format, build a distribution asset, pick one of the 10 titles, the description, copy and paste it, chapters, paste them in there, tags, paste them in there. A lot of people say, well, I don't know what to do after I get that. Again, you have a genius right here that can tell you what to do. You got to ask it what you want, and it'll give it to you in that way, right? Like, if you don't know what to do, say, what should I ask you so that I can make sure that I get this done, right? And it'll give you these types of things, right? And then you have to just sit down and do it, right? You can grow a real business in a few hours a day if you're just consistent like this. It even tells you what to optimize and iterate, like watch click-through rate, average view duration, sub growth. If click-through rate is less than 5%, swap the thumbnail. If average view duration is less than 40%, trim future edits tighter. Take the best performing shorts, boost with small paid ads, feed comments and questions back into the next video scripts. It tells you exactly what to do. There's no excuse why you can't do this, why you can't build it. Number 5 here. AI amplifies you, not replaces you. You need to be building a community on Skool. There's other ones to use, but use Skool, okay? You can go down in the description of this video and you can click on MAKEONCE and you can see my Skool in there, okay? Because there's one thing that AI can't clone or replicate, and that is community. Okay, this is very, very important going forward, because AI's going to be very, very indistinguishable from things. I mean, look at this right here. This is this chick right here. This is a real picture of her. This is her clone. And these things will be out there working on the internet for people. Okay, so the thing is, though, this AI clone right here, it can't go join a community, okay? Because it's like not a person. Why? What does this matter? Well, nothing's more powerful going forward than authenticity and reality. So you want to use AI by knowing how to trigger engagement with the right questions. Because if you want engagement, you need to ask questions. So you want to build a community because nothing can Nothing can replicate that. Those people are those people, and those people connect and do everything together and create this, experience that nothing else can copy and create. Understand though that like this is the worst AI will ever be. What you're seeing right here, this is the worst it'll ever be. It's just going to get better and better and better. And I'm teaching people how to use it. So it's good. People are going to get better and better and better too. Community can't be replicated. Here's what you can do. You can say, generate a list of high energy, conversation sparking questions I can post inside my Skool community to drive engagement, get members talking to each other, and build momentum. The questions should be short, easy to answer, and designed to create energy, curiosity, and connection. And if you're using Skool, you can say, design these into a Skool post with a title and description perfect for Skool. Okay? So I can copy that, go over here, and I can paste this in here and watch what happens. So what it'll do now is I'm using it to get engagement. So title, let's light it up. Okay, the fastest way to build momentum here is simple conversation. No lectures, no monologues, just quick back and forth that gets ideas bouncing. Okay. So here's the deal. I'm dropping a list of high energy rapid fire questions. Pick 1 to 2 and answer them below. Keep it short, keep it real. Then reply to at least one other person's post. Let's turn this community into a living, breathing mastermind instead of a quiet room. So rapid fire questions. What's one win you had this week, big or small? If you had 10 times your income this month, 12 months, what was the first move? If you had to 10x your income in 12 months, what's your first move? What's the boldest thing you've ever tried in business? Okay. So these are all like really powerful ways that you can use all of these, right? And it'll keep doing it. So you can say, give me an engagement question or post that I can use every day in Skool to create engagement. Okay. This is where we take one thing and we multiply off of it. Okay. So Monday momentum. What's your number one focus or goal this week? Tuesday tools. What tool, app, or AI prompt saved you the most time recently? Okay. And then what you do is you take these, right, and you can turn them into actual posts. So I would say turn each of these into a post for that day with a title and description. This is how you just keep piling into it, but then you actually go do it. See someone with a similar goal, drop a reply to encourage, swap ideas. So this is how you do this. Every day you can go in and ask an engaging question. That's what people join community for. Accountability, connection. This is what it's all about. And it helps you too, because you'll be able to take the results and the engagement and you'll use that to create future content. Okay, the future, speed, distribution, and as I said, community, what we just talked about. So AI can do in a few seconds what used to take me hours, okay? So if I tell it to create a 5-slide presentation, okay, I'll just drop it in this same chat we've been using. This literally would have taken me a long time. Like it would have taken me hours to do this, okay? So there's the speed part of it. Look how fast that was, that quick. Slide 1, slide 2, slide 3. All you do is act on it, right? You can curate, you can take this, and then you can turn this slide deck into a lot of things, right? You can turn it into a lot of different things and like content, emails, carousels. The winners are going to be the people that move fast, get seen, and own their community. Okay. Community is so much more powerful than just even an email list because people on the email list can't see the other people on the email list. But if you have those same people in a community, they can see each other and you get engagement. Engagement creates this emergence of what people need, what people want, how to optimize, how to do better, how to make more money. That's what you want. And just know that consistency is going to allow you to beat 90% of people that you're worried about thinking that you're competing with them. You're not competing with anybody but yourself. But most people quit, okay? Most people fall out. Most people will give up. If you can just be consistent and stay the course, you'll get what you want and you'll beat 90% of people. So just think, you're the curator, not the expert. You're the presenter. You're the connector. You're the brand that people actually trust. It's all about using speed, so creating something with AI, then distributing it onto social media consistently, building people into a community. And you can use AI to do all this, but you have to be the curator. The expert, you're not smarter than AI now. Okay. So don't worry about trying to do that. Let's worry about knowing how to talk to it. The future rich will be the people that know how to talk to it, curate, and then present all that, connect people and connect with them, and then build something that is consistent so that they can trust it, and you'll have everything you want financially. Again, I hope this video helped you, but please go down and ask your questions down below. Anything that you want to know about building an online education business, okay? Anything you want to know about using AI, Skool, and YouTube to make money online, ask it in the questions or down in the comments. And every day I will go to that community tab and I'll answer those questions. Hope this was helpful. Let me know if you have any questions about these 6 principles. Again, AI is leverage. Prompting is just the beginning. We then go in and we want to ask it what to ask it. Okay, build proprietary systems. Okay, make your thing your thing. Focus on distribution, not just creation. Okay, it's fun to create a bunch of stuff in AI, but let's actually build something with it and then ask it to give us a step-by-step play of what to do. And then AI is going to amplify you. You can use it to get engagement in Skool. Okay, you can use it to build a community and then get engagement in there. And then use the speed, use the distribution, build the community, and nobody will be able to touch you. And you don't have to worry about it anyway. We want 1,000 true fans, okay? 1,000 true fans. All right, see you in the next video.